Hello, everybody, and welcome to Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time. It's a game that not a lot of people. It's a game that not a lot of people like. I've played this game twice, I think. I remember liking it gameplay-wise, at the very least, which is fine. I like the art style change personally. So yeah, that's kind of it. Didn't remember my save. Oh, that makes sense because that save was from what? Oh god, there's a 3D mode. Ew. AR server to find hidden items with your PlayStation Vita. Help. Should be fine. Alrighty. So I played the original Sucker Punch trilogy back in September, I think. I think it was around September. But yeah, and I was meaning to get to this game sooner, but I thought I would go through Sucker Punch's PS3 games before I got to go to, I guess, the spiritual successor to a Sucker Punch game on PS3. Especially since Sanzaru did it, because Sanzaru did a pretty poor job with the Sly collection, as it's called. But from what I remember in this game, at least technical-wise, the only thing this game suffers in a lot is load times, which I don't know if that's still the case or not. Do I want the full story? Not really. I remember not liking the story of this game. Oh, it saved my trophies. An ancient nemesis, the Cooper clan, Clockwork, was responsible for the death of Sly's parents. His goal was to destroy the Cooper line completely, but he was ultimately defeated by Sly. So yeah, there's bottle, treasures, safe, and masks this time. 60 in total.
I should probably just start at the beginning. The name's Sly. Sly Cooper, and I'm a thief. From a long line of thieves. In fact, thieving is the family business. And business was good. Although, until recently, I considered myself retired. Having hung up my mask and cane, I was enjoying life on the other side of the law. In the company of a certain lovely Interpol agent named Carmelita Fox. She and I had a history, which generally involved her trying to lock me up. So, I should mention our current situation was only possible because she thought I had amnesia. I didn't. It was great to finally enjoy each other's company without a shock pistol being involved, and we quickly put the past behind us. But as time went on, the old itch came back, and I knew I needed to pull a heist. I should also mention that as a master thief, I only steal from other thieves. So it took me a while, but I finally found what I was looking for. My target was an upstart art mogul, a real hotshot collector. He seemed respectable, had even opened a new museum. But I could smell a rat. Reliable sources told me he was dealing in black market antiques worth millions. So I felt he should share the wealth. I was working on a plan when one night, as if on cue, Bentley showed up. Bentley was the brains of our operation, the mastermind. We grew up in the same orphanage where we bonded over stealing cookies, our very first heist, and we've been best friends and partners ever since. We hadn't seen each other for a while, but I knew immediately that something was up. Bentley had been enjoying his time off too, building a new lab from scratch with his girlfriend and fellow tech whiz, Penelope. She had joined the team on our last caper, and the two of them had really hit it off. Apparently, they just finished work on a top-secret project when Penelope had simply vanished. Bentley was worried sick. He searched frantically but found nothing. Then, he noticed something that completely stunned him. In his spare time, Bentley had been researching the Thievius Raccoonus, the Master Thief's handbook passed down through the Cooper family for generations. Its pages overflowing with the exploits and secret techniques of my esteemed ancestors. Only now, those pages weren't so full. In fact, they were disappearing right before Bentley's eyes. Realizing there was no time to waste, he gathered his gear and raced off to Paris. The first thing Bentley did was track down Murray, the third in our trio. Murray was our enforcer, the muscle, and the guy who'd eaten all the cookies we stole back in our orphanage days. Through the years, the three of us had become an unbeatable team, and we were more like a family now than a gang. Murray had been living his dream on the pro driving circuit, where his van had become famous, or rather, infamous, for all the crashes he'd caused. Eventually, he was unable to find a sponsor due to his high insurance premiums, and he moved into Demolition Derby, where he remained undefeated. When Bentley showed up, however, Murray dropped everything to help out. Especially when Bentley explained that his van was the key to the whole plan. With Carmelita distracted by a new assignment, I took the opportunity to slip away and met up with the guys at our old Paris hideout. Bentley launched into one of his elaborate presentations, and I saw the whole scary picture. Someone, or something, was literally erasing Cooper history. Then, to our amazement, Bentley revealed that he already had the solution: time travel. It turns out his top-secret project was constructing a time machine, and now he modified the design to fit into Murray's van. We were going to travel back in time, stop those responsible, and fix the damage they'd done. Bentley explained the only catch was that in order to travel to a particular time, the machine required an object from that era. We knew from the changes to the Thievius Raccoonus that our first stop was feudal Japan. So here we were, about to steal a priceless 17th century samurai dagger from the same museum I'd been casing. Funny how things work out sometimes.
Okay, you both remember the plan, right?
Of course! My mind is like a steel cap!
That's Trap, big guy. And everybody relax. We've been over it 1,000,000 times. What could possibly go wrong?
Famous last words. Look, we're only gonna get one shot at this, so we can't mess up.
All right, no messing up allowed. Now stop worrying. This is gonna be a piece of cake. I'll see you both inside. Now let's get going.
Alrighty. So real quick, I need to remember that I need to check the map every now and then, because there is a trophy for specifically checking the map in every possible locale.
Whoa! Careful, Sly. Those security choppers are bad news. I suppose I don't have to mention you can jump using the X button. Sly, don't forget you can double jump. Just jump, then press the X button again while you're still in the air.
Right. Just another one of my many talents. think I can handle that.
I want all the coins. Okay.
Hey, Bentley, was truck surfing part of Murray's entrance strategy?
Of course not. Murray's approach route is through the back alley. Why do you ask?
No reason. Anyway, it looks like he's in position now.
Make sure you stay on these cables, Sly. You can't risk going down to street level right now.
Not a problem, Bentley. A good thief prefers to stay above the action anyway. Looks like the perfect night for a heist. Whoa!
Okay.
Security is getting tougher, Sly. Steer clear of the guards and lights. Avoid sprinting around the guards, too. They'll hear your footsteps.
I'll be a ghost, I promise. It sure feels good to be back in business.
Okay.
Looks like security is really beefed up tonight.
That was too close.
So many coins. I'm in love. Alright. Bum, bum.
Sly, that flagpole looks like it leads right to the roof.
See, I told you it would be a piece of cake.
No, I want him.
Huh. Guess I'm a little out of practice.
You say something, Sly?
No. All good here, Bentley.
Okay, it looks like you're going to have to find another way up. Use that ledge to move around to the front of the museum, and stay out of that security light.
I think I can handle that. I can't believe the security at this place. This better be worth it.
Is he just gonna stay there? I think so. Okay, yeah. Thank you. A gas grenade. I don't know, there's so much attention to detail in this game. Like, if it was... Honestly. And maybe I'll change my tune once I play a little more of this game. If the story was just better. The story is really what holds this game down. But mechanically, I think it's probably... the best Sly Cooper game, if I am recalling correctly.
the United States is transported carefully. And you must understand the Arabian collection is of the utmost importance. We mustn't make any mistakes. Remember, I'm counting on you two.
Easy does it.
Okay. Damn it! It shot forward so quickly. I have so many coins already. What I want is you. Found a Sly Mask. Collect secret Sly Masks throughout the game to earn special unlockable items. Sure, I'll go to the unlockable menu. Oh, hey! I already got a bunch of stuff. For some reason. Oh, did it give me the pre-order bonuses? I think it did. Well, I won't actually turn any of these on until, like, I actually would have unlocked them with the masks. But yeah, it looks like it gave me the pre-order bonuses. That's weird. Help! Fuck you. Yeah, whatever. I have so many coins. It doesn't matter.
It sure looks like somebody spent a fortune on this place. I wonder what kind of surprises they have inside.
Okay.
showing that guard has to move slowly until you're right behind him. When you're close enough, press the circle button to pick his pocket. You might have to...
Already done.
To perform a stealth slam, sneak up behind and that's great, Sly. Now use the key to unlock the skylight.
Okay, Bentley, I'm in place. Let me know when you shut down the security system.
Patience, Sly. You can't rush greatness, and I'm about to code a hacking masterpiece.
Alrighty.
Interesting. The last time I was in these sewers, I was just a teenager.
Haha, they made a joke. I'm sorry. So we got the museum heist. Still, this time it's the sewers.
Man, this place is disgusting. My mom should make short work of that grate. I just need to oh, that was a blast. super slow. That's a big jump. I better use the hover pack here. If I jump, then press and hold the X button while I'm in the air. Thank you, technology.
Yeah, I got all that under control.
Great.
Hang on. Okay.
That platform is blocked. I'll have to throw a bomb to clear it off. If I press and hold the L1 button, that's a direct hit. If I fall in that filthy water, I'm buying a new shell.
Ah.
Why didn't I wear my rubber gloves?
Just keep attacking.
According to the schematics, the control room is right underneath me. All I have to do is find a way in. Some explosives should do the trick. And voila! Instant shortcut. Phew! Talk about your close shaves.
How's that security system coming, Bentley?
Great. Perfect. I'll be done in a jiffy.
Is this a different section? It is not. Oh yeah, I knew about the map.
Next time, I'm giving Sly the sewer job.
Aw, he has a little Penelope picture.
Now for a patented Bentley hack attack.
That was not a sleep dart, was it? No, it's an explosive dart. Did not remember that. There's his blimp thing. Yeah, more blimp. Alright. I accidentally placed a bomb. Don't forget to steal treasures for your gang's hideout.
Hello, old friend. We have to reach the main docking gate before the security code flushes us from the system. The left stick should navigate the ship.
Okay. No enemies. Yet.
The right stick should control the bit cannon. The bit cannon can blast right through that firewall. Bit cannon performing well. Moving while firing is key to cracking this system. Right, there's gotta be a lock for this around here. Dang it, this reinforced firewall is too strong for the bit cannon. If I use that upgrade slot, I can engage my Panzer code. Oh yeah, time to bring out the big guns, baby. These gigabomb shells will crush those firewalls. Security drones! I can either dodge them or blast them. I need to use my shell code to get the data key. I better switch back.
Oh!
This ought to do the trick. The gate is open. Time to dock the ship.
There we go.
way the code base crumbles. Okay, Murray, you're up.
The Murray is always on, Bentley!
The Brawn. Alrighty.
Okay, Murray, we need to get you back in fighting shape. Why don't you warm up with a few basic attacks? Press the square button to punch.
Oh yeah! The old muscle memory is really kicking in! Is that the bit?
Press and hold the triangle button to charge up, then release it for a wicked spinning attack.
Yes! Nobody can withstand the pink tornado!
To perform a thunder flop, jump, then press the triangle button while in the air.
Oh, Thunderflop! How I've missed you! Ow! Ah! You chumps are no challenge! You clowns don't know when to quit! Oh! Let the beatdown commence! You little guys, you're just not tough enough!
Okay.
I almost feel sorry for you guys!
All right, make your way to the loading dock. You've got to take out all the guards before I can open the gate.
Ah! You punks better call for backup!
Fuck.
Oh!
Okay.
Huh? Where did you come from, short stuff? Mess with the Murray, and you're going down! My knuckles are just getting... That felt great!
Everything okay, Murray?
Now it is!
Murray, don't forget to use your throwing ability. Press the circle button to stop near an object and you will pick it up. Then press the square.
Hang on. It's like I didn't think this was a separate area, but just in case.
Throw the object. If you press the triangle button instead, you can slam the object down.
There we go.
Okay, Sly, the security system is down. You're all clear.
Great. I'm going in. What the?
You didn't really think you were gonna get away with it, did you, Ringtail?
Hey, Carmelita! Oh, funny meeting you here.
Sly Cooper, you no good lying thief! I'm locking you up for good!
Sorry, gotta take a rain check. I'll call you.
Cooper!
Good evening, this is Sly Cooper. I'd like to request a ride.
You, Sly. Now quit messing around and get down here. We're in the van and ready to roll.
Au revoir. Let's hit it.
Buckle up, boys! Oh yeah! Just like in a demolition derby!
Look out! Oh, I think I cracked my shell. Watch out for those trees! Where are you going?
Just setting up for the jump! Welcome to Air Murray! Thanks for flying!
Nice landing, Murray. Hey, Bentley, not to complain, but we're kind of trapped here.
Relax, Sly. Just put the dagger in the receptacle. Perfect. Isotopic decay calibrated. Adjusting fusion synthesis. Anytime you want to punch it, Murray.
Alrighty.
You got it, chum!
Do not slow down, Murray.
I never do! Whoa!
Well, what else can I say about Carmelita? As you can see, our relationship is complicated. And I just succeeded in upgrading it to hazardous. I certainly wasn't expecting her to crash the party. She'd been so busy with her latest case, I never thought she'd have her eye on me. In fact, I'd kind of been counting on it. But then, I should have known better than to underestimate Inspector Carmelita Fox. As much as she liked having fun, Carmelita was serious about her police work. And now, I had a lot of explaining to do. But the plan was in motion, and there was no stopping now. Even though I was thinking I'd need the time machine just to patch things up with Carmelita. Before the heist, we'd recruited our disco-loving, scuba-diving friend, Dimitri Listeau, to look after the Thievius Raccoonus. Because it was irreplaceable and the only guide we had, it was far too risky to take the book through time with us. Bentley had even invented a communication device to allow us to contact Dimitri no matter where or when we traveled. It was a perfect situation, since it allowed him to update us on any changes to the book while limiting our exposure to his fashion critiques. Everything was happening so fast. The past few days were just a blur. But as we howled through the time vortex, I realized we were in for a very long trip.
Ugh. Carmelita's full name is Carmelita Montoya Fox. Also, Carmelita's voice actor has once again, for the 4th time, changed.
We needed to locate Ryuichi Cooper, Master Ninja, and Master Chef. According to the Cooper clan history, Ryuichi Cooper was actually the inventor of sushi. After creating this delectable dish, he opened a sushi restaurant, which, while very prosperous, also provided the perfect cover for a ninja. When we got to Japan, it was obvious something was very wrong. What should have been a peaceful village was more like a heavily patrolled military base. We located Ryuichi Sushi restaurant only to find it shut down and under guard. Things got worse when Bentley discovered that Ryuichi was locked up in a new high-security jail, allegedly for serving bad sushi to the shogun. It all sounded like a pretty tough piece of fish to swallow. We needed to get to the bottom of the situation, and the first order of business was getting Ryuichi out of prison.
Sly Cooper and the gang in Turning Japanese. Alrighty, Thiefnet has new goodies. The Hidden Shuriken. Oh, fucking give me that paraglider. I could buy all of these. Hell yeah. Cool. photo op. What is everything else? We got the costumes. This is our level select. We'll just go to different hub worlds and even redo jobs. Yo, we can play table tennis? Like right now? Damn it. Oh god. What is, like, the hit? I keep trying to line it up with the paddle. I think I need to just line it up with Sly. Damn it. Haha. Damn it. Can I just... Okay, I can. I can move with just D-pad.
Too slow, turtle.
Let's see if this makes me better. Just having D-pad controls. Hell yeah. This is stupid. Or I'm spending so much time. Damn.
More this than I thought.
Fuck. Okay. Oh, and there's all our treasure. Soon to be treasure, because, you know, we don't have anything. But hey, treasure. Alrighty. Every character has a Binocucom that can be activated by pressing R3. The Binocucom is useful for viewing your surroundings and taking recon photos. Okay. So I already have a ton of trophies. I'm pretty sure all the trophies that I already have are, ooh, the Gadget Grid. Holding L2 down. Feudal Japan. Hello? Said to hold L2 down, right? Doesn't seem to be working. Maybe it's because Sly has the paraglider, which isn't actually tied to stuff. Can't fucking speak. Any of the actual like shortcut stuff. Okay. Yo. Mahjong tile. Okay. Kabuki mask. Find a clue bottle, 30 in each episode. Hell yeah. Hurry before time runs out. No!
Okay, Sly.
Okay, fine.
We need to break Ryuichi out of jail. I have some ideas, but you know the drill. I need you to do some recon for me.
Camera work?
Correctamundo, Motobi. I need some shots of the prison entrance and the samurai armor those big guards are wearing. You should also grab some shots of Ryuichi's restaurant. We may need those for later. Capiche?
Yeah. I got you, pal. But maybe we should stick with English.
Sayonara, Cooper-san.
I can't believe we made it out of Paris in one piece.
Okay. There we go. Golden teapot. Unique treasure. And they still do the coin thing, too. It's so good. Yay. Okay. So these levels are a lot bigger. Which means that finding all the clue bottles and treasures might actually be a bit difficult to do. Especially since treasures, it's like not only are clue bottles and treasures back, but you know, bigger world means harder clue bottles, as I stated, but treasures, there's now 12 in each world instead of Sly 2's 3 in each world. I forgot that that counts as a sound. Fuck. Yo, thanks for that. Okay. I know what this is. I know what that is. I'm walking around. That's gonna be a while before I can do that, isn't it? care enough for the measly coins. Yeah, that's gonna be a while. Okay. Oh, that's where it starts. Fuck. Okay. Rusty. I know I'm in the middle of a mission, but I'm really just exploring. See if I can find clue bottles and treasures. You have a tiny treasure. Yo. Mahjong tile. $200. Bitch. Oh shit.
You're around here somewhere.
What? Thank you. Kabuki mask. That's a fucking parachute thing. Need that boar body armor, huh? Just ignore me. Oh shit, another treasure. I wanted that, thank you. There we go. A jade samurai helmet. Some of this treasure is less than just the random shit that I pickpocket off these guys. Poor guard
look
armor.
like real bruisers.
And real ugly, too. That was definitely not his best side.
I forgot about this. There are points in certain missions where you can see Clockwork. I forgot about that. That's so fucking cool. See, there's so much attention to detail in this game. Where it's just like this. This isn't some like cash grab game just trying to feed off of people who want Sly Cooper. this is like genuinely a group of people that tried to make like a fourth Sly Cooper game. The attempt feels genuine. Another kabuki mask. Okay. Oh. I hear it. Is it inside? It is. Hi. Just not going to acknowledge it, Sly?
I really don't like the look of that place.
Something tells me the inside looks even worse. How will I explain this to Carmelita? Time travel? She'll never believe it.
You hear it. About to turn off the music audio so that I can hear the clues better. In fact, I am actually going to do that. No, I'll do it when I'm not in a mission. Do you have loot on you? No. I need to get closer. Help! I just didn't notice him. The Dragon Gates.
That might be the largest gate I've ever seen.
The thief in me just needs to know what's behind it. I think the next time I see Carmelita, I'd better duck first and ask questions later.
I was just trying to... It did it again! I lost him so easily. There's the sushi house.
I love sushi. Sly, there's some kind of commotion outside the local Geisha House. Go check it out and grab some shots too.
Bentley, remind me to buy you your own camera.
That monkey has shit on him. I want it. Thank you. Hey! Ivory chopsticks. $500! $16 out of 30, so I'm halfway there. There's the Geisha House. El Jefe.
This guy definitely looks out of place. I better get a shot of this guy's ugly mug for Bentley. He should be crawling around a tropical jungle somewhere. I'm pretty sure they didn't smoke Cubans.
Sly, I'm sure I recognize that guy. He's wanted by Interpol. He's a ruthless mercenary general responsible for overthrowing several small countries.
So, what kind of mess are we in, Bentley?
I don't know, but one thing's certain. My hunch was correct. We aren't the only ones with a time machine.
Job complete. We got 10% of all bottles. Woo! Yeah, there's only 5 episodes. very similar to Sly 3 in that regard, where it has a prologue, 5 episodes, and then one last like mission that counts as an episode. You could play any job using a van. Would you like to? Nah. I did not mean to leave. I'm sorry. The samurai shield can reflect fireballs back at a target. Boom, 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 boom. I'll back up. Dimitri once used the clockwork tail feathers as counterfeit printing plates. Dum dum dum. I'm such a fucking idiot. Alright. Oh my god. Cane SWAT combo. During combat, quickly press square then triangle. What is this? During combat, press square then triangle. Oh. Press and hold triangle. Release it to launch an attack. Double tap R1 to boost away from enemies. Uses the gadget meter. Okay. And then I went the wrong way. And now, yeah, some of the trophies are here. You have new treasure. A masterpiece carved entirely from a single piece of jade. This helmet is said to have once belonged to a great samurai hippo. The golden teapot. The unique golden clay used to make this ancient teapot is said to give tea an incomparable flavor. Only the most notable of all ninja masters are allowed to drink the sacred tea. Cool. And so there's 10 more of those. And then, if I remember correctly, arcade is broken, collect treasures to unlock it. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I think if I collect 12 treasures in each, all 12 treasures in each area, a new arcade cabinet will unlock. I don't think it's for each 12 treasures. I think I have to find the 12 treasures in each area. Or per area. I don't know how to say shit. I'm losing my mind. Okay. Oh, did he die? I thought he was still alive. Damn. I fucking murdered him. Nice. Kabuki mask. But yeah, with the much more expansive levels, I might actually have to look up where some of the clue bottles are. I know some of the treasures can't be unlocked until later, after you unlock costumes from later missions. But I think you can get all of the clue bottles in your first go. I think. There's a treasure over there. It's like, I hear it. Does he have treasure in his pocket? No. The shine would have been much more noticeable if he did. No! No! Where is the hideout? Hideout. There we go. The Lucky Neko. Hell yeah. So, real quick. Even though I do actually like the music in this area, I'm gonna turn it off. Look at this, listen to this ambiance. Gonna turn it off so that I can listen for clicks and clanks. No. No! Double no! Oh my goodness, those are tiny baby pigs. I'm sorry. I need health. I wouldn't have done it otherwise. Oh shit, that's a Cooper mask. I know how to get that. I need Ryuichi, I think. There's another treasure. Look at this turtle. Whoo! Meditation turtle. I do like that the hideout is sort of in the middle of all this. In the very center. I hear it. Let me at it. Oh shit, there it is. Would you look at that?
Only cowards hide.
Where's another? There's the mission. Yo. 8 more. Damn it. The treasure has been lost. What the fuck? I'm about to, like, die. Come on. Okay. The Ninja Cookbook. Thought I heard it. Give me a health. Fuck you. Thank you. Yo. Oh, I see a couple around here. There's a treasure. No! Okay. Nice. The Gyro Slicer 2000. Cool. Alrighty. Now I had to head back up there because there were a lot of clue bottles. Got 6 more bottles to find. I think a good portion of them are in this area. Nice. Kabuki mask. Yo, there's the safe. There's another clue. Okay. 5 more. There's another thing over there. Or is that the same one? Thank you. That's a guy. Oh, it feels so weird walking around without any music. I don't like it. The music really adds to the atmosphere of a level. And without it, it's just fucking cricket chirping. Don't care. Okay. Yoink. Mahjong piece. Bitch. I'm looking for bottles. Just moving in the distance. Alright, where is... Okay, there's the hideout. Yo. Mahjong tile again. Oh shit. Damn it. That's fine. Alright. 3 more. Oh. 2 more. There's a treasure. I'm missing 1 more. Which means this is the worst part now. Fuck you. Super easy to lose enemies. It's like I've almost made a full circle. I was hoping this would have not happened, because now I am 1 short. I have no idea where it could be. Totally looked like a really far, like, there we go. Alright, before we go for the safe, we're going for this guy. Oh, it even tells me where the safe is. That's nice. Okay. 30 seconds. The Jade Peach. Okay. Let's go to the safe. Also, no. There we go. Subtitles on. Okay. Perfect. Interact. Oh God. That's super weird. Yeah! Kupagawa's gold magnet. So now I don't have to constantly do this over and over again. It should all just magnetize to me. Other than these coins, of course, which always magnetize towards me. Alrighty. Let's go do a mission. Breakout. Okay. No, please. What? Shit. It's alright. Have fun.
Sly, this place is locked down tighter than, well, tighter than something.
Your database security, Murray's pants.
Whatever, Sly. This is no laughing matter. I've checked, and there really is no way in except for the front entrance. I think there's only one option.
The doorbell.
Very funny. No, you're going to need a disguise. Get yourself a suit of armor from those guards. That's our way in.
Roger that. Just call me Samurai Sly.
No, don't hurt me. Let's just go back down there. Want whatever you fucking have. Thank you. Kabuki mask. Collect all 3 samurai armor pieces. Nice. Samurai armor.
Good job, Sly. You got the helmet.
No one has anything special. Oh well. Is it you? No. Oh. You. Yoink. Samurai armor.
That's the chest plate. Now you just need the leggings.
Let's go. Also, real quick, 2 things. 1, has my voice been on? Because the longer that I go, the more I'm just like, did I ever turn it on? I did. And then second off, am I recording? I am. Always fucking primal fear. Hello, sir. Yeah.
Excellent, Sly. You've got the complete suit of armor. Sly, you need to use the samurai armor to blend in with the guards. As long as you're wearing it, they'll think you're one of them. Press the L2 button to change into the armor. Press the L2 button again to take it off. And don't forget, you won't be able to use your normal moves while in disguise.
Okay.
Thanks, Bentley. Time to try this out on the guard at the prison door.
So real quick, I need to get back up there real quick, because that right over there is a treasure. So I need... That didn't work. There we go. Perfect. Seconds. There we go. The Dragon Claw statue. Okay. I didn't know he mattered. He shouldn't matter. He's fucking worthless. How did he not see me? Howdy, sir. Hang on. There we go. Howdy, sir. I need in.
You there! Open the door!
A little short to be a commander, aren't you? Who are you?
Why, I am Major Mugshot.
Huh? Mugshot? I've never heard of you.
Ha! You dare question me? Son, I've been a guard since you were just a squealing piglet. Wait until I tell the general about this. I hear he loves pork chops.
Wait, I'm very sorry, sir. I didn't recognize you. Please, go right in.
Sly, you might want to put on that armor before the guards spot you.
Imperial Prison. Look at this. Cool. Ooh, I have 8 out of 12 treasures. There's 11 masks. Okay. Alrighty.
That samurai armor should do the trick here.
Don't mind me. Oh my god, what are they doing to that monkey?
I can't believe they caught Ryuichi. Huh. They must have gotten lucky. Hey, Ryuichi Cooper. Are you okay?
You guards all seem to make very poor jokes.
Come on. I'm not one of those bozos. I'm here to bust you out. The name's Sly.
Ah, I see. A fellow ninja. Very good. You will need to make your way to the Dragon Bridge to reach this cage. Hurry up!
Okay, I'll be there soon. Just stay put.
Very funny.
Sly, you might want to put on that armor before the guards spot you.
Alrighty.
I wonder if Ryuichi ever crossed paths with Clockwork.
Hang on. There's a room that connects to. Don't mind me. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. Don't mind me. monkey mask. Okay. Well, this sure is interesting.
Why, that samurai armor is highly unique. I've done some tests, and I'm positive it's fire resistant. While wearing it, you should be able to walk directly through flames. Why, that armor is pretty tough, but I'm fairly certain it won't stop a giant axe.
Okay. Oh. Ow.
Phew, that was a hot situation.
Hmm. Damn it. Okay, was I wrong to think that it looked like there was a gap in the wall over there? Alright, hang on, let me see. Oh, it looks like there's a gap there. Whoops. No.
Phew, that was a hot situation.
He has loot. Nice. Ivory chopsticks. No, I need you asleep. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, okay. That's a sliding one. Nice. Hell yeah. Yeah, he has the good loot. Mahjong tile. Ignore the fact that I was behind you, sir.
Sly, I don't think you can break the lock on that
Thanks, Bentley. How about some good news?
Look around, Sly. One of these guards must have the key.
See, that's more like it.
There we go. Skeleton key. Key is so small. Save Ryuichi.
Whoops.
Sly, it appears that shield is composed of the same material as your armor. In fact, you should be able to use it to reflect flame attacks. Press and hold the square button to charge up. Then release the button to swing the shield. Time your swing
Watch out
and
for those
incoming
dragons.
projectiles.
Excellent. Your technique is very good.
Okay.
Hold on, Ryuichi. You won't be a prisoner much longer.
There we go.
I do not know you, but only a true Cooper could have reached this cage.
Yeah, I didn't want to alarm you, but my full name is Sly Cooper. I'm your relative. From the future.
Do not worry, ninja are never alarmed. With all that has happened here lately, I believe you. Now perhaps you would open the cage so that we may escape certain death.
Right, of course.
And there we go. Collecting 30 clue bottles per episode. Unlock the safe to contain a special reward. Huzzah.
After rescuing Ryuichi, we returned to the hideout. Unfortunately, there wasn't much time for family reunions. We needed to figure out what was going on, and fast. Ryuichi confirmed that the source of the trouble was the tiger we had tracked in the village, someone calling himself El Jefe. After some more database digging, Bentley was able to uncover his Interpol file. El Jefe had an impressive record. Over the years, he had taken over dozens of small countries around the globe, usually for the highest bidder. He was a ruthless mercenary and military strategist of the highest order. In fact, he once boasted that he could overthrow a country commanding only 3 blind mice, armed with plastic spoons. According to his file, this guy had mysteriously vanished a while back, just as the authorities were closing in. Well, we had found him, and we needed to take him down. It looked like we were in for a tough battle, so we decided to start with Ryuichi's sushi shop.
Alrighty. Thiefnet has new goodies. Mega charge attack. I don't think I'll ever run out of money in this game. Sushi House Startup. Alright, what of the other treasures that I have unlocked? Meditation Turtle. A statue of the Buddha turtle is known to give off an aura of kindness and friendship to all who possess it. The Gyro Slicer 2000. Created by a cranky yet clever Cooper, the Gyro Slicer 2000 was a hit during the Arabian market crash of 1180. Dragon Claw statue. Made from a mysterious alloy, this Dragon Claw Clockwork was here. This Dragon Claw grasps a gigantic perfect pearl, a symbol of wisdom. However, some believe it is not meant to be a dragon's claw at all, but that of a gigantic owl. Yup. The Jade Peach. Perhaps inspired by the Peach Boy legend, this large ornamental peach is carved from pink jade with a giant ruby for a pit. The Ninja Cookbook. Ryuichi Cooper's book contains many secret sushi recipes, including one of his famous ninja roll. Lucky Neko. Made of the finest porcelain, this lucky cat statue is said to bring both good luck and wealth, thus ensuring pickpocketing success. Look at this cat. Ah. Kupagiwa's gold magnet. Karen Kupagiwa is one of Sly's more mysterious ancestors, but her gift of financial magnetism is an enduring treasure that makes coin collecting a breeze. This treasure magnetically attracts all nearby coins. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Very cool. No, I have to... Okay. Sushi House Startup. Okay. So... Status. Okay. There's 4 more treasures left, and then I got 9 Cooper masks. I think I've gotten all the treasures. There might be one more that I can get, but I can think of 3 areas where I can't get to them at all. There's one where I need the jailbird costume, one where I need an archer costume, and then one where I need an archer costume and the Sabretooth costume. And there might have been another archer costume one, and I'm just conflating them from like the other 2 that I found. But yeah. Sushi House Startup. Please, by all means, ignore me. Okay. Loading job.
Okay, Sly. It's time for Ryuichi to reclaim his sushi restaurant. It looks like the front door is the only entrance. We need to get rid of that guard if we're going to get Ryuichi inside. However, security is on high alert since we broke him out of jail, and we can't risk raising an alarm. I think this one is going to require some misdirection.
What do you mean?
I bet if you wore that samurai armor you stole, you'd be able to relieve that guard at the front door.
right. Plus, I just look good in armor.
Please.
No one gets in or out, understand? I don't want any more problems.
Dismissed.
Sly and his Cooper ancestors have special combo attacks. Try them out by pressing square followed by triangle. Alrighty. Ryuichi's Sushi House.
Okay, Ryuichi. I guess I don't need to tell you about your old place. Quite ingenious of you to use your sushi knives as door keys, by the way.
Bentley-san, I am a ninja master.
Right. My bad. Anyway, my scan reveals your sushi knives are still here. The bad news is the guards definitely have them. There are also some security traps you've definitely never seen before.
Bentley-san, though the bamboo forest is dense, water flows through it without effort.
Yeah. Just be careful not to alert the guards. Now get those knives and take your restaurant back.
I was unable to practice my techniques while locked in that cage. Let me recall the leaping dragon technique.
Okay. So we got Ryuichi's Sushi House. Neato. Come on.
First, I need to press and hold the R2 button to gather my focus, while using the left stick to direct my energy towards a target.
Interesting. Is there anywhere I can... Speak of the devil. Oh, that totally looked like I can... Okay, it's fine. There we go. Boom. Okay. No. Please. Okay. So one thing that I have to learn is that it appears you cannot grab you cannot grab ledges, it seems.
Ryuichi, my scan indicates one of the nearby guards has your knife.
First, I will reclaim my knives. Then, I will show El Jefe this shop cannot be closed.
Gotcha.
I did not expect for it to break. In fact, I didn't even know those were plates.
One can only cut sushi properly with a knife this sharp. Here's my knife locks were not sufficient to keep trouble out. I must work on this.
Okay.
I wonder if any of these traps will provide a challenge. Sly and his friends are strong allies. I am truly in their debt.
Nice. A fillet knife.
This is my finest knife. My sashimi will be perfect.
All right, Ryuichi. Only one more knife to go.
Okay. And now there's 3.
I really must clear these vermin from my restaurant. First, I will reclaim my knives. Then, I will show El Jefe this shop cannot be closed.
Mahjong title? Title? Tile. Bitch. Alright. And all that's left is you. Wait, is there nothing in here? Huh. Nothing in here. My bad. I did you all in for nothing. But you know what? Good. Fuck you guys. Just drop on down. Huh. Oh shoot, I wonder if that's his band of thieves. You know, I just thought of that. Like, what if... Like, you got Ryuichi right there. And then what if the shark is the brawn and... Is the bunny a worker? It looks like he might be. So the bunny might be the brain. Holy shit, maybe that's his band of thieves. Holy shit, I never even thought of that. Okay. Thank you. Butcher? Not cleaver.
Okay, now turn on your restaurant sign and send El Jefe a message.
One day, I will bring greatness to this shop again.
Okay. There it is. But... Haha. Worm. There we go. There we go. You could sprint. I didn't know that. Oh, I now have enough for, I have enough mass to officially use one of the things. Thiefnet has new goodies. So, oh, silent obliteration, hell yeah. El Dropo. Cool. Something's fishy, pretty and pinker. Alright, something's fishy. Bum, 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 bum. Extras, unlockables. Alrighty, monkey paraglider. Paraglider with the image of a wise monkey. For clever thieves only. Requires purchase of a paraglider from Thiefnet to use. I'll turn that on. Since I have officially have the masks. How many masks? I think I have 6. Yeah, because 2 from the prologue and then the 4 currently. Okay. Something's fishy. Alrighty.
It's been a long time since we went fishing, Bentley. I'm excited.
Well, this is no vacation, Murray. We need to help Ryuichi get back on track as a sushi chef. And what he needs most right now is fish. We're here because these caves are his secret spot for catching the best fish. Unfortunately, judging from this security lock, it looks like El Jefe's been here too.
Can you open it, buddy?
Are you kidding? I've never met a system I couldn't hack. Don't worry, Murray. We'll be fishing in no time.
What hack is it?
Alright, navigation is smooth and steady. The right stick should fire my binary packets. Check. I can absorb those ion bits to level up. Of course, by combining multiple ionic particles, I can supercharge my attack. But taking damage will drop my valence level. Yes, a logic bomb. I need to grab
Damn it. I'm so fast.
Oh yeah! Daddy's got a brand new bag of cards that CPU is overclocked. I need to take it out before it reboots. You're not exactly the fastest processor, are you?
You move so fast. Alrighty. The Sashimi Caverns. One goes really far in, one doesn't, but has splitting paths. Froze.
Okay, Murray, we need to find the secret fishing hole. Let's try that gate over there. Think you can open it?
No problem, chum. Fresh fish coming up.
Ah! Okay.
Hold up, Murray. Those mammoth lightning bugs will give you a nasty shock. Lucky for us, that large plant is a giant lamp leaf. Hitting it will make it glow and attract the bugs. Give it a whack and get those things out of our way.
Awesome. You know how much I like to hit stuff.
Which way am I going? Going down this path. Okay. Bitch.
Be careful jumping on those lily pads, Murray. This is one situation where your muscle mass may be problematic.
No.
Let's hurry. The fish should be biting right now.
Alrighty. Oh my god.
Let's see. Without a real fishing pole, I'm going to have to use this old magnet from Murray's toy robot. I've calibrated its output to coincide with the fish's own bioelectric fields, so if I can keep it close enough, it should attract them like a charm. Talk about animal magnetism. I just need to tilt like this to move it around.
Wow! This one's huge! Nice catch, pal!
Don't worry, I've analyzed their swimming patterns. Sweet jujubes! It's a rare giant bald Obransky!
What?
Here, fishy fishy.
I want the big one. I want the big one.
Here, fishy, fishy. Yes, a perfect speckled cave dipper.
What?
Yep, a beautiful largemouth horse face.
Easy.
Okay, Murray, take that fish to the cart. Murray, you won't be able to activate that plan while holding the fish. Try throwing them into that old cart. You can pick them up again after you get rid of those lightning bugs.
Can do. Okay. There we go.
Man, this is a serious load. Oh, do you think Ryuichi will make us some sushi as a reward?
I'm not sure, but let's just get this fish back to him without El Jefe's goons turning us into sashimi.
Never fear, Bentley. Nobody makes a hippo roll out of the Murray.
Fucking Murray's fucking celebratory screen is just like the most bumblefuck theme. Wah wah. Okay. What do I win? Looty shake. Shake out triple the coins per shake. It also shakes free enemy loot. Congratulations, Murph. Alrighty. Pretty and pinker. Alright, so I saw 2 masks, I think, in the open world. Hang on. Need to go over there. Yes. Warm. Okay, so is there anywhere else that could possibly be it? Might be over here. I think there's 2. I thought I remember seeing 2. But then again, I could have just seen that one twice. And because this place is so big, I might not have just remembered. See a nerd. No, wait, I think it is with the boats, right? I think it is. I don't see it, so I think I'm wrong. this guy. Nice. Yoink. You should have seen me. Ooh. Wait, I see it. What the fuck? Ha ha. And then here's another thing. Okay. Alrighty. I think that's it. Those are the only two that I remember seeing. So the way that this works is there's 3 more in the actual missions. There is 1 mask inside of each arcade cabinet, I think. Prettier in pink.
Okay, Ryuichi, the plan's simple. El Jefe only comes out of the castle to talk to Madame Geisha. If we want to know what he tells her, we're going to need her costume. The good news is, I discovered she's on vacation, and El Jefe doesn't know it yet. The bad news is, it looks like the Geisha House is locked up tight. There's no way to get in from the street. If only you could get to the roof.
Ah, for a ninja, there is always a way.
Okay.
Talk to you inside, Bentley-san.
Yo, you have loot. You got the good shit. I want the good shit. Give me the good shit. Give me the good shit. Alright. I'm still holding out for a Sly 5. This game could have been better, but as I said, mechanically, I think it's fairly sound, and I just really like the structure of the Sly Cooper games. Having like anywhere from 5 to 8 mini open worlds rather than one really huge one appeals to me.
Geisha's outfit is locked inside that large container. Although you'll probably want to stay off the floor in here. No sense alerting the guards.
Of course. Does a cat alert the rats?
Right. Okay. We can get in through the top, but judging from the lock mechanism, it appears to be open remotely. I'm going to need you to locate and activate the control devices. It looks like the doorway to the first wing is open. There's bound to be one in there, and a whole load of traps, so be careful.
Arigato, Bentley-san. I do not see...
There you go. Okay.
See how Murray-san will fit into that outfit. Perhaps he is very flexible.
Oh, no, wait. Okay. Through here. Okay.
These traps are almost too easy for a ninja.
Damn, it's a one hit? Holy shit. hit absolutely fucking everything. This tree. Okay. Yo! Oh, I have 10 already. Which means I can already get the other thing. Wow, they all have treasure? Holy shit. Cheese! The cheese is $100. Fuck. Jeez. Okay. Where am I? Relation to everything else. Okay. Okay.
The device is just across the room.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay, Ryuichi, log me into that.
Yep. Completing the job, check Thiefnet to see if any new items are available for purchase. So this should be...
Okay,
yeah.
time to try out my new code cracker. I need to guide the spark through the circuit before that timer runs out. Good thing I programmed the guidance system to use my motion sensor. I just need to tilt in the direction I want the spark to travel.
That's fine.
Okay, if I press the right button, the spark should jump the gap to the next wire.
Told me that way too late, Bentley.
If I roll off the grid, it's game over. gotta get there before the system shuts down!
Oh. There we go. Hack complete. Arpeggio, leader of the and mastermind of the Claw Gang, sought to rebuild Clockwork for his own use. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No, it's time. It's time.
Now to unlock that geisha outfit for Murray-san.
Okay.
Target acquired. Agent Hawk going in.
Murray-san, please be careful. That cable looks rather delicate.
Have no fear. The Murray is here. Ah!
Okay, Murray, it looks like we're going to have to try out your disguise a bit earlier than expected. I hope you remember the routine we rehearsed.
You there! What's going on? Explain yourself! Konnichiwa! I am the most famous Madam Geisha. Please allow me to entertain you.
Just started punching him. I haven't even started dancing. Why are you throwing me roses? Yes, it's a rhythm game. What? Yo! Hell yeah, coins! What the fuck? You can't do that to me. Thank you. There we go. And then wah, wah. Alright, what was that? Tiger tail. Bomb kick. Press square over the light bomb to kick it forward. Hell yeah. Bentley. Get a move on, Bent. Dun dun. Bum bum. Dun dun. Where am I? Okay. Tiger tail. Okay.
Okay. According to my calculations, this is the optimal location to launch the RC car. With the miniature microphone I installed, it should be a snap to follow El Jefe and see what he's up to.
There he is.
Looks like he's headed for the prison. Time to get rolling. Time to track that tiger. Larry's old chicken hat is going to come in handy too. I just need to remember to...
Oh, chicken hat. I got it.
Larry's old chicken hat is going to come in handy too. I just need to remember to press the L2 button to enable the perfect poultry camouflage.
You're mine!
I'm just a chicken, sir.
Time to track that tiger. Larry's old chicken hat is going to come in handy too. I just need to remember to press the L2 button to enable the perfect poultry camouflage. The chicken disguise works like magic. Penelope was always the RC queen. Oh, Penelope, where are you? I need to stay focused.
Car. Okay.
Even this magnificent prison pales when compared to my new statue fortress.
New statue fortress? That must be where he's hiding out all the time.
Nobody would guess the Palace Gate switch is actually under the bridge.
You're messing with the wrong turtle, buddy.
Fishing caves. Good thing I sealed them. My dragon gates are invincible, as long as that lazy guard doesn't get distracted by sushi.
Very interesting. I think we can probably help that guard out.
Even if those fools get to the dragon gates, they'll never figure out the switches are inside the dragon mouths.
Excellent. Keep flapping those big lips, sucker. Mighty bow. Which way did that tiger go?
Alrighty.
Now I just need to find that blasted Ryuichi, so I can deliver the package to the boss.
Package? Boss? We need to figure out what's going on in that palace.
Konnichiwa, Hefe-san! Greetings, Madam Geisha.
There we go. An ancient nemesis, the Cooper clan, Clockwork. Yeah. Yeah, I know. We all know. How long does Del Taco stay open? Because I'm kind of hungry. I know Del Taco stays open for a while. So. No, I don't want nutrition facts. I just want to know how long they're staying open. Wow, really? No way. 5 a.m.? I swear it used to be like 4, maybe even 3. But 5, damn. Anyway, sorry. Ooh, shock ammo. Alright. I mean, I'll take it, definitely. Alright, Ryuichi got spiked sushi. Bentley press and hold triangle while sneaking behind an unsuspecting guard to plant a bomb on him. Newly purchased that? Yeah, I know. Cooper ancestors can't use special stuff like that. Cooper ancestors get their own ability, but in return, they don't get access to any unique Thiefnet equipment. But in return, Ryuichi gets this. Which, I guess it's alright. Completed a job, check Thiefnet, yep. And then I have to set an alarm for, at the very least, noon. I'll set these ones for 11. That should be fine.
Okay, Ryuichi, we need to collect samples from those strange plants growing high on the cave walls. Commonly known as the spiky wall climber, it secretes a mild toxin we can use to make sushi rolls that will put any guard to sleep instantly. Just be careful not to be overcome yourself.
Bentley-san, did I not explain?
You're a ninja master. I know.
Hey? No. Allow me to show you how it's done.
Well, now at least I know where Sly gets it from.
If Bentley's plan works, we can rid our land of this villainous tiger.
Cheese! Okay. Where is a good spot? Where can I climb? No, seriously, where can I climb? Here? I'm looking for something to spire jump on, right? Because it's up there. It's got to be an area to spire jump. Alright, let me go ahead and... No, because I think if I get all the... Oh, wait. There it is. Could not see this rope. Alright.
I must strike the blossom to extract the poison.
Gimme. There it is. Poison plant seed.
This compound will topple even the largest enemy. This poison will make those guards sleep like babies.
What's going on over there?
El Jefe really believes these puny traps can stop a ninja. I must strike the blossom to extract the poison.
Gimme. Poison plant seed. Alrighty. And mission complete already. Easy. Ryuichi Cooper was both a master ninja and master sushi chef. In fact, he invented sushi. Alrighty. Altitude sickness. Alrighty. Bum, bum. Okay. Altitude sickness. Look at that monkey. Sanzaru. What? The other one I have is camo. Wait, do I actually have that? Hang on. I do. In fact, I have exactly enough. Oh, it's just the regular, paraglider, except it has like a blue camo. I actually like that. I don't know, that looks nice. Alrighty.
All right, we have all the intel we need. El Jefe has played dictator for the last time, and it's time to bring him down. First, we need to open those dragon gates. Thanks to Ryuichi's special sushi rolls, the guards are out for the count. Sly, you'll need to gain access to the switches in their mouths. Next, we'll need to open the palace sword gate. However, the bridge is crawling with guards, so we'll need to create a diversion. Murray, you, Sly, and myself will need to distract the guards. Once they're occupied, Ryuichi can make his way under the bridge to the switch and open the gate. Once we get that gate open, there's nothing stopping us from taking the palace and putting El Jefe in his place. Viva la revolucion!
Alrighty. Gimme, gimme. Skeleton key.
Okay, Sly, use those rollers to open the dragon mouth. You'll find the switches somewhere inside. And don't forget your armor. Something tells me those things have very bad breath.
There we go. There we go. That, oh! Well, that sure looks like something. And it's just going to rotate in place, it looks like. It's super funny. Murray, I need you to get out of the way. Thank you. Oh, he's waiting. How very nice of you.
End of the line, Cooper! Get them, you fools!
Okay, you all know what to do. Time to kick some butt!
My favorite time of the day!
Let's do this.
Alrighty.
It's mine.
My cane!
Sorry, Cooper. You lose. I need to deliver this puny stick to a new owner.
No! El Jefe's getting away!
Don't worry, Ryuichi. Watch after these two. I'm gonna kick some tiger tail and get your cane back.
Real quick. I don't think I looked at the map, so I'm glad I remembered. Emperor's Palace. Also, status. 2 masks, which means only 1, I think. Okay. Oh. There we go. Alrighty. So we actually have all the masks. Except for the one that's locked behind the arcade cabinet, which I need all the treasures for, which means I have to get all the way to episode 4, I think, before I can do that.
Hey, Cooper! What do you think of my statue?
Ha! Looks like a real pigeon magnet.
Ah! I hope you can fly like a pigeon, Cooper! Otherwise, you'll never catch me!
I think there's a trophy for beating
We'll
this
see
guy
about that.
without ever getting hit. I wonder if I can do it first try. Probably not. Probably not. The moment I said my mind went, no, what the fuck do you think? Who the fuck do you think you are? Do it first try when you haven't played this game in like 4 years, probably.
A magnificent likeness, isn't it, Cooper? Almost as handsome as the real thing!
Huh. Yeah, looks almost big enough to contain your overinflated ego.
Take a nice long look. I want you to remember the one who crushed you!
Looks to me like you've got nowhere left to run, El Jefe. Ready to face me now?
Sticking up for the family, eh, Cooper? Too bad you'll never see any of them again! Oh, Cooper, you've climbed so high, and now you're gonna fall!
Face to face. Look at this place.
Gotta dodge these fireballs and get close.
Welcome to your doom, Cooper! Bring it on, Cooper!
Keep running.
Feeling the heat yet? You know something, Cooper? You're actually starting to annoy me.
Oh, don't worry. I have that effect on all cowardly crime lords. El Jefe. Isn't that Spanish for big baby?
Ah! Enough of these stupid games!
Yeah, I'm just supposed to run. Looks like. Hang on. I'm curious. Yeah, just run.
You actually thought you could beat me?
Fuck. Alrighty.
such a tough guy. He sure runs away a lot.
Stand still! You are a Your time is almost up, Cooper!
Okay. Yeah, this fight shouldn't be hard. Now that I know all of his moves. And I specifically, I mean hard to no damage.
Your way out of this one, LF.
But I'm already... No. Yeah. And then swing. Alrighty.
Estúpido rata!
Sure.
Hey, Cooper! How do you like my crane style?
I don't know what's scarier, El Jefe or his lame jokes. Maybe if I had some cat, would stop running away.
You got no chance! You ring-tailed rat!
I have to get Ryuichi's cane back.
Why won't you quit?
Okay.
How do you like my cane style?
Alright, one more. There we go. Nope. There we go.
El Jefe was defeated, disgraced, and delivered to the cops. But it was a hollow victory. I failed to get back Ryuichi's cane, and we still had no idea who was really behind this whole thing. One thing was for sure, it was somebody powerful enough to have his own private army. We contacted Dimitri for an update on the Thieves Raccoonus, and it looked like Tennessee Kid Cooper needed our help next. That meant we needed to travel back to the 1880s. Luckily, one of the goons that took Ryuichi's cane had dropped what looked like an old sheriff's badge. Bentley had been trying to figure out where it might be from, but now it all made sense. After sampling the badge, Bentley was able to calibrate the time machine. As we prepared to make the jump back to the Old West, I found myself wondering how Carmelita was doing.